Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I have a very special and fun announcement. Krista from Books and Jams and I are teaming up again this year to do Series September. So excited for this. We did this last year. It was a ton of fun, and we decided to do it again this year because it's something that is near and dear to our heart. We both like to read book series, multiple books in the same series, and so doing it in September is fun because Series September sounds nice, right? And it gives us a good chance to really just focus on some of those books that we have been thinking about reading because there's always so many and it never stops, right? So this is a very, very low-key reading challenge, if you will. We even hesitate to call it a readathon. It's like a challenge, just challenging you to pick up some series in the month of September. So nothing official. We do have a bingo board. If you guys want to grab that over on Instagram, you can do that. It's on both of our accounts and in our stories. And I'm going to show it to you right here as well. This is our bingo board. So we have 9 prompts on it, just nice and fun. And we decided to make some prompts that could work for different types of books. So you can really make it work for whatever you have on your TBR. So most of these prompts are you could go a couple different ways with them. There are no bingo police. We are not going to knock on your door if you're doing something wrong. Read what you want. If you don't want to use the bingo board, don't do it. It doesn't matter. We're not going to be mad at you. As long as you're reading series, that's all we care about. That's what we're challenging you to do. And it's very low-key, very fun. This is literally it. So we are going to do some series-related videos throughout the month, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. And make sure you are following Krista because she does live reading sprints as well. So there may be some series reading sprints happening. That could be fun too, working on those series together. And I'm going to go through all of the prompts on the bingo board with you and kind of tell you what they mean. I will also have this listed out in the description. If you guys want to copy and paste it for your own reference, please go ahead and do that. So we're going to go row by row. So the first top row, starting on the left, we have Let's Get It Started. That is start a new series. Start a new series. Just a new one. You need to read the first one. All good. Just go ahead and get that started. All right. In the middle, double it up. Okay, this is one where you could go a couple different ways. So double it up. The intention is to read 2 books from the same series. 2 books from the same series. Read the next 2 books that you need to read in that series. Or you could read 2 books in 2 different series, but they're by the same author. Yeah. So for example, if you are reading Harry Potter, you could read the next book in the Harry Potter series you need to read. And then you could go jump into the Cormoran Strike series that she also writes under a pen name. So same author, 2 different series. So something like that. So that's a couple different ways that you could interpret that one. And if you think of any other ways, go for it. Okay, the next one is Blast from the Past. So this is revisiting a series you haven't read from for a long time. Maybe read a series that you've had on your TBR for 5 years or more, just older, or just start a series that's older. It's an older series, but you haven't read it. Go ahead and get started on it. So anything kind of that has an older feel to it, whether it's a series you haven't read from for a really long time, one that you've had on your TBR for a really long time, or just an older series, or maybe something set in the past. Even if it's a brand new series, but it's set in the past, that could work too. So make it work. Okay, so going in the second row here, first one is Talk of the Town. That would be a popular series. So something that everyone has read except for you. Something that was really popular when you were in middle school, but you never read it. For me, that would be Percy Jackson. I was older. I was not in middle school when Percy Jackson came out, but that's a really popular middle grade series. I still have not finished that series. I'm in the middle of it. So that could work for me. That's a series that everyone has read. I haven't read it yet to completion. It could be Harry Potter. If you've never read Harry Potter, please read it. Just things like that. Something super popular. Maybe the Twilight series or the Hunger Games series would work really well for this one as well. And just something really popular, or it could be something that is award-winning. An award-winning series would work for this one as well. Maybe something on the NYTimes Bestseller list if you want to do some research and figure that out. That could work too. So something just like the talk of the town, everyone talks about this series. Okay, the one in the middle, we did not give you a free pass. No free passes on this one. Usually the middle is a free spot. We put that's a wrap, which is finish up a series. And that's it. Finish it up. Finish something. If you have one more book to read in a series to finish it, go ahead and do that. If you need to read a novella compilation to finish up a whole series and then there's novellas with it, finish that up. If you have a prequel to read and that finishes up a series, read that. Yeah, just finish something up. If you need to read 2 books in a series, you can double that up with the double it up, and that's a wrap. So you finish 2 books in a trilogy and you wrapped it up. Perfect. Okay, the next one is out of the box. So this could be something out of your comfort zone. Maybe something you wouldn't normally pick up. It could be something in a different format. So if you want to pick up maybe a graphic novel or a manga, if you normally physically read books and you want to try an ebook or an audiobook. So just something out of your comfort zone that you wouldn't normally gravitate towards, whether it's the type of book, whether it's the formatting of the book, whether it is the medium of the book, whatever it is, just something different. Okay, last row. First one is you own it, now start it. I love this one. You bought these books. You bought this series. You have this series sitting on your shelves. Why aren't you reading it? Get started on it. This is really kind of intended towards probably starting a series as well. Like, you know, I could give you so many examples of series where I have bought the entire series and I haven't even started it yet. I'm really bad about that with trilogies. Really bad. So, I have a plethora to choose from. Maybe you bought all the Harry Potter books. Maybe you bought the Hunger Games trilogy back in the day, but you never picked it up and read it. So just something that you have a good chunk of that series, go ahead and get started and read the first book. Or if you don't buy series without reading them and you just have the first book, grab it. And then you'll know if you want the rest of it. Okay, the second one is now you can watch it. So read a book series that has been adapted somehow, whether it is a movie or a TV show, something that you can see with your eyeballs. So anything that has some sort of adaptation around it, or, you know, even if it's something that's like there's a documentary about something about this series, and you can do that. Like there's all sorts of different stuff that you could like see with your eyeballs. So I would go ahead and read a book in a series that has been adapted some way, somehow. Okay, and the last one is Three's a Crowd. So this one kind of focuses a little bit more on trilogies. So you can read a book from a trilogy. So you could start a trilogy, read the second book in a trilogy, finish a trilogy. You could double this one up really easily with some other ones as well if you want to do that. You could also read 3 books in a series. If it's longer than 3 books, you could read 3 books in a series if you're feeling really ambitious with that. So Three's a Crowd. Read 3 books from a series some way, somehow, whether it's a trilogy or not. You could also do the same thing with the Double It Up, where if you read the same author, but 3 different trilogies, that's a possibility. There are some authors who write multiple series, so you could do that. So yeah, so something in 3s, figure that out, whatever that is for you. Okay, and that is it. So like I said, we're going to have these bingos available on Instagram, so please go check out my Instagram account. It is linked down below, and I will have Krista linked down below too, so make sure you go check her out as well. And Krista is the one who does the reading sprints a couple times a month, so I'm sure some of her series reading will be happening in those, and we'd love for you to join in on that as well. And yeah, we are very, very excited about this. So please let us know if you guys are going to be joining in. Again, it's just there for your reference if you want it. This is nothing official, nothing big. There's no giveaways. There's no like anything official. It's just fun challenge. Wanted to make a bingo board fun and easy, very laid back and low key, but let us know if you're participating. And we would love to keep up with you during the month of September to see how you're doing. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.